Hi guys, good morning. Do trust you're well. What did I say to you in my last video? That this whole thing about Balgram in India, the sad killing of innocent people, was a complete plan by the Indian government, and I mean specifically Modi's government. Didn't I tell you? And I also said that I'm going to tell you about a leaked document. Voila! Look at this. Raw leaked document, classified. Now let me read you exactly what Modi's plans were and how he executed through his own RAW, which is their intelligence bureau, research and analysis wing, RAW. Okay, a bit like MI5 of our country. And here's the leaked document, guys. Let me read it to you, okay? Listen to it over and over again, so it'll shut those people up who keep calling us and saying it was Pakistan, okay? I'm going to read this to you. Do you see this? Look, raw, classified document. Don't come back with shit questions like, where did you get it from, okay? I'm going to read it to you, okay? So you guys educate yourself and shut up for once and for all, okay? EX-322-Z9A Strategic Objectives Overview. Operation is a dual-axis strategical exertion mode intended to engineer a high-casualty, high-visibility insurgent attack within the Kashmir Valley. Operation is designed for a multi-domain utility, strategic misdirection, okay? Limited incursion into POK and destabilization within Pakistan, all without attributional blowback. Next paragraph. The tactical facade shall be assigned to a domestically profiled Kashmiri insurgent cell. In other words, Muslims within India, okay, who are known insurgents, okay? They will be used for this. Probable custodian of the narrative frame are the Resistance Front and the People's Anti-Fascist Front, both ideologically consistent and forensically exploitable. Final attribution shall be issued by K Division Section 4, reference REL 2 D1910, based on ground escalation responsiveness and post-attack signal intelligence fusion. The forensic scaffolding will trace back to ISI, MI joint facilitation. In other words, it's going to be pinned on Pakistan, ISI. Do you understand English? If you don't come back with shit questions. I will not be answering a single question, because any questions you ask me will tell me you are either an Indian or you're somebody who's got no IQ, okay? So there's no point reading. The forensic scaffolding will trace back to ISI, MI joint facilitation, with latent evidentiary markers embedded through controlled channel learning, call log artifacts, repurposed arms traceable to North Waziristan supply points. That's Pakistan. Waziristan is in Pakistan, okay? And linguistic alignment with known ISI operator dialects. In other words, people we show will even have the right dialect. They speak in the right way like Pakistanis. Convincing. Do you understand? Narrative deployment modules to be activated via protocol SET EX-322 EHF. Don't ask me. That's their internal protocols within the Secret Service, which includes Tier 2 media assets, mobilization across NDTV Group, NDTV, Indian Express Bureau, and non-attributable assets embedded within Deutsche Welle South Asia. And then also primary international audience targets. Now, these are the people they want to have as their audience. U.S. State Department, Counterterrorism Bureau, and South Central South Asia. FVEY Counter-Hybrid Team, EEAS Security Policy. The purpose is to buffer surrounding Pakistan anti-terror narrative while strengthening India's eligibility for security escalation under Global Counter-Terrorism Compact GC TC framework. Currently, it will serve to rebrand India's internal security build-up as reactionary rather than premeditated. There you go. The whole thing was orchestrated just when the Vice President of America was in India. It was planned by Modi, executed through his secret service that have to work for him. And this is why the Indian generals did not want to see people die. They didn't want to see their own men die. They didn't want to kill other men in Pakistan side. And they literally leaked the document through their department. And now, salute to these guys. That's what being a general is all about. It's about not just protecting your own country, but doing the right thing, doing what is right for your government, doing what is right for humanity. And those two generals, I can tell you one thing. If Imran Khan was actually outside the prison, even he would have saluted you, because as army generals, even from Indian Army, we respect you. You both did the right thing for your men, for your country, and you exposed a thoroughly dangerous man, Modi, to the rest of the world. And whilst it's not going to be on BBC, it's not going to be on GNN, it's definitely not going to be on the lap media of Modi on NDTV or all those ABP News, all the dodgy Indian channels, but I've just read it. Yeah, just read it. So all those Indians who were outside the Pakistan embassy showing the gesture of wiping their asses with water and things like that, I really hope that you can understand some English, or perhaps get some, if you can find some learned Indians to actually read this, look at this video, you will find that it's a thorough embarrassment, certainly at your ages of 70, 80, that you were standing there trying to do stuff against Pakistan outside their embassy. This is it. What happened at the embassy wasn't right. It wasn't right from the Pakistani side. It wasn't right from the Indian side. But at least you stand corrected. This is what India is about. This is the kind of thing that goes on since 47. This is the kind of thing that happens in Waziristan, in Pakistan, in Balochistan. This is what RAW does. Do you understand? When Pakistan says, very, very few times, unlike India, India spends all its life saying, every time the toilet stops flushing, it must be Pakistan who's done it. Pakistan very few times highlights this issue about India's involvement. But I just thought I'd share it. I'm a proud Englishman from Britain, but at the same time I have heritage in Pakistan. But where something is right, it needs to be called out. Where something is wrong, it needs to be called out. And certainly there's some very bad stuff going on here. And I had to point it out. And I'm repeatedly showing it on the screen, guys. There you go. There you go. And like I said, targeted audience. There you go. Targeted audience. There you go. I promised you I'll share. I really hope that India can find a way to remove this Modi and take it back to the way things could be better between India and Pakistan, and try to build relations between the two, because war is never the answer. And that is exactly what Imran Khan would have said, that war is never the answer. You need to find a fulcrum point in life and balance your lives and try working towards progress. Hope you guys have a great day. Look at this video again and again. Don't come back with questions. I will not be answering any questions, okay? I've said what I needed to on this topic, and that closes the matter. Look at this video again and again. You will get your answers within the context. Love you guys. Have a great Saturday. Okay, God bless. And salute again to those two brave Indian Army generals who exposed this whole thing out in the world to the open, so we can see the true colours of Modi, BJP party, their fundamentalist RSS, and hopefully God protect the world, the Indians, and the rest of the people against these tyrants. God bless. Bye-bye now.